hello there, YouTube. I told you at some point it'd be just a place for me to stick my hand through there, and that's about all there is left. The grapevines are going crazy. Old Kai. So anyway, welcome to Monday, June 14th. It is 59 degrees and like 110% humidity, which is unusual around here considering all the rain we get. You'd think it'd be humid all the time, but oddly, it's relatively low. Anyway, let's start a kind of wet day. I think it's supposed to be wet today and tomorrow and then turn to heat. Well, Mama, that was one horrifying drive to work.
That was insane rain.
There was no indication that it was, in fact, it looked like it was going to start clearing up.
And just got worse, though.
Yeah, it did decidedly different.
Yep.
Wow. People hydroplaning, it was a mess.
Not fun.
All right, welcome to Monday, and I'm probably going to get absolutely sweaty and wear a hat.
Oh, huh.
I will be drenched by the time I get downstairs.
What am I going to do with you?
All right, we're out.
All right.
All right, loves you. Bye. Have a wonderful Monday.
I love you too, babe.
Bye.
Okay.
There we are. We made one for an older model work on a new 25/64th, and the bit was slightly dull, so it opened it up, and it's perfect 10 millimeters. So, and I swapped the non-gasoline safe one for a gasoline safe one. The last one that, you know how I am about it's got to be sealed in a box. I will not take something that's been opened. I've been bit too many times. Sealed. It's already swapped out. Kelly's done the paperwork, so now I own one that works on gasoline. So if you guys look at these, black top, not safe for gasoline. Red top, safe for gasoline. So I just got a little bit of cleaning up of wires here, and a couple of little things, get the battery and stuff back together and get all the plastic on it. This is probably the worst brake fluid I've ever seen in a Spider. And this thing's not that old, it's a 2017. It just, the test meter, bang, it just topped that thing right out. So it took quite a bit of flushing to get that all clean. Coolant, everything's done. We're just going back together. I got most of the wiring and stuff handled. This goes in the mirror. And he's got the optional little LED things in different places, but a little bit of wiring here in the morning and body work pretty much after that. And this boy's rolling. Check this out. This is the way it's been. I think it rained once after I got absolutely soaked walking downstairs, and it sprinkled once, and it's been beautiful. It's like 70 degrees out there. Hotter than heck in this car.
It is very hot in the car.
All right, let's roll with it, Mama.
All right, have that.
Head north.
Head north to Alaska.
And that's it. That general direction.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool, huh? It's essentially the same pump. Hold on. Looks like the exact same pump, but she's got that red top on it. Same old. I love the idea of that thing, although it doesn't fit down on my DR tank, but we work something else out. But, you know, for like doing your lawnmower gas and stuff, that's priceless. You just screw this on a race can, let it dangle in there, you go to fill the lawnmower, boom, hit the button and it goes. Works fantastic. It's amazing how quick they work. And it's so much nicer than fumbling around with a heavy race can. It's just like your own private little gas station right there in your own house. That's not what we're here for. Let's put a stand on this Himalayan. How about that? Imagine that. All my stuff is still sitting here right where I left it yesterday. I just added some of that Maxima grease. Yeah, it's weird. It almost looks like they used Maxima grease on this thing, didn't it? I mean, it's that same, like, blue color. Cool. All right. Let's get this thing on here. Oh, man. That was so hard to do. Remember how loose that thing was yesterday? How it floundered around? And it hits the stopper just about the time everything's all bottoming out there. That's perfect. I still think it hangs down a little further for some reason. I'd have to stick the other one on there to check for sure. But I do think I'm going to have to lower this, shorten it some more. And all I'll have to do is just trim the end of this collar a little bit, because the nut's up here. And this is almost like a beauty accent thing there. But I don't know, because this stand's only slightly shorter. I think it worked out to like 13 millimeters shorter. I don't know if there's any way I can hold that thing about the same height. Yeah, see, it's only... I can't hold the phone with one hand. It's like 13 millimeters, but that could be deceiving on a motorcycle. A small amount. But I think once we get that lowering link on there, which, by the way, still haven't heard anything about. Somebody commented yesterday that they ordered some lowering links from Matisse, and took 6 weeks to get here. Dadgummit, I put the hook on there backwards. With that there, it can snag stuff. The spring. I did, plain as day, didn't I? Not that it really makes a difference, but still, it's backwards. That one's facing the same way. Wonder how my Himalayan is. Almost seems like that's the way I took it off. But yeah, you could snag something out in the woods and literally grab the hook and pull it right off of there. Wasn't paying no dang attention. Well, let's get her off the center stand and see if 13 millimeters makes a difference the way it sits right now. Loving these little ratchet wrenches. So convenient, all in the box. You just sit them down here beside you and just rip at it. Works really good. That's pretty dang cool right there. I love the way that foot looks on it. But I don't know, I was just kind of guessing, because as you turn it, it changes how the foot lands on the ground. So I need to get it off of here and see what it looks like. And try to get it in a spot. And I'll just hold this with a pair of Nipix plier wrenches and tighten it's 19 millimeters, the nut. That's pretty nice. I don't care what you say. It's so pretty, I hate to scratch up the bottom of it. There she is. That's completely installed. Nothing else to do. I re-Loctited the switch bolts. All this is all tight. I just took the shift linkage and just flipped everything backwards as you seen it earlier, because it gets you access to everything inside there. That's nice. So I set the thing down, loosened the nut, and she all but just spun and straightened herself. And then with the weight of the bike laying on it, I didn't have to hold that, and I was able to take a 19 and tighten the heck out of her. So even though it's not even with the bike, it's perfectly flat on the ground. So it'll have a nice even footprint. That's pretty cool. I think that's even, I already put the other stand somewhere. I think that's a wider footprint than the other one, which is good. But boy, just sitting here, she's got a lean on her. That's nice. Yeah, it's leaned way over from where it was. Oh, heck yeah. Kelly might even have a problem getting that thing off the ground. What's going on with the white balance here? How's that? Sometimes you just gotta shut that thing down and start it over again. What was with that color? But that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's leaning over far enough. Kelly may even have a tough time picking it up off the stand. But with the lowering link. But I know that's about as low as it. In fact, that's bottomed out. If I go any shorter, like I say, the end of that collar that's on that nut starts to hit the weld. So if we need to go more, I'll just trim a little bit of the bottom of that and she'll be golden. So that stand. Oh yeah, definitely a wider footprint. Heck yeah. Now in the light. Without question. That's tiny compared to that. I like it. Get the little woman out here. See how she deals with it. Heck yeah. Here I was all revved up yesterday, mad at the stand. Then I realized the mistake. Dude, you just can't stare at that stuff long enough to catch everything, it seems like. Did my checks and all that stuff. Yep, that stand will work. There's so many quirky little differences. And these things are so new, you know, that changes are going to happen. Mid-production changes and all that kind of stuff. We see that with other brands too, so whatever. It all worked out. I bet you she just about can't pick that thing up off that side stand. So that may just work out fine with the lowering link. It's deceiving how small of a difference a change in the side stand can make. Because I remember I went, was it 2 inches? I went 2 inches up on my iron on the shocks. Was it 11? Yeah, I went from 11 to 13s. And that thing almost tipped over on itself. It was leaned over so far. So I did some checking and they say go 1 inch shorter. So adding 2 inches to the shock took a 1 inch shorter side stand to make it fit. And that's crazy, you know, or longer, I'm sorry, because we're going the other way in that direction. So we'll see how it all works out. It's all a work in progress at this moment. I just need them lowering links because super nice warm weather is coming. It's riding season and I want her to be comfortable on her Hemi.
I'm right here.
Get over there to your motorcycle.
I'm in my road.
I don't care. Well, here, I won't film you getting on with your... Well, you got your little longy Johnson, but I'll let you get on it. Or start to get on it. I want to see you pick this thing up off the side stand.
You got no French tube and everything in the way.
All right.
But I could kick, and then you get upset.
Okay. All right. Now that you got on there, see if you can pick that thing up off the side stand. Might have to grab your front brake if you start rolling. Was that harder to get off than normal?
I think a little.
It's leaning way over compared.
I was gonna say, it just feels heavier than I remember it feeling.
Yeah. That's because it's that side stand is 13 millimeters shorter, and I can't believe how much farther over it. You won't have to worry about it tipping over.
Oh, that's good.
Now, once that lowering link is on there, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to mod the stand slightly to get it to come farther over.
See,
I won't have it lean.
I don't have to tippy toe.
Yeah, you tippy toeing on both feet?
Yeah.
The suspension probably has not settled either, because normally you set lower than that. Need more squishies?
Yeah. And got enough to squeeze.
It'll squish if it ever shows up.
Yeah.
All right, Mama. Get you out there back on your Hemi.
Yes. Been forever.
Seems like it.
I'm not.
Look at this light out here. And I don't know if you can tell. I don't think the camera's going to pick it up. But it's already creating fog. You can see our layer of fog going across our field. That is incredibly cool. What a beautiful, beautiful evening. Man. We come home, we're pulling in a carport, and these two little swallows are like catting around, going back and forth, just barely missing hitting the car, little goofballs. Man. All right, we're gonna do a quick little goodbye and end all for day. All right. Well, hello there, you two. One little piece at a time.
We'll get there.
Yeah, I think the lowering links are gonna be all the difference in the world. You know, if she can at least get one foot completely flat and the other one that'll be a lot of confidence for her to do that.
It's hard to feel confident when you're tippy-toeing, at least for me.
I don't know, I've just ridden things that I couldn't even touch the ground on, and I don't know, it's just too many years. It's like we were discussing something the other day about riding motorcycles, that I came across something and I was telling Kelly, I said, you know, I do that without thinking, so I don't even know to tell you that. You know, I gotta like take a step back and think about what you're doing. Swallows are going crazy tonight.
They are.
It looked like he's about to dive bomb us there. Like, incoming!
Incoming!
But anyway. Motorcycles everywhere out here.
Yeah,
this is motorcycle country out here.
Let's go.
Rain stopped. There's mud back in them backwoods. Let's go tear it up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. I remember just going out, just getting as muddy as you could. Then you always regretted it, trying to clean your dirt bike up. Or your dual sport, really, whatever you're riding.
At the time.
Oh, man. Remember a kid coming home. My mom, I can't put them clothes in the washing machine. I'd have to go out there and wash them out in the driveway, get as much mud off of them, wipe out your washing machine,
yes,
throwing them
would.
in there. Boy, our kids sure killed some washing machines.
Oh, man.
When we weren't around, they threw them in full muddy.
Oh, yeah.
It ends up getting in there, eating the seals out, and then the bearings go out. What a mess. But anyway, I think on that, we're going to roll out on you.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Tuesday or Wednesday.
Heck yeah. All right.
All right.
We'll call that a wrap.
And we'll see you in the morning.
We'll do that. All right. We'll see you now. Thanks for watching.